What is up, Facebook and YouTube? Got you live on Facebook while I make this second video for the evening. Sitting here smoking on a delicious Titan Phillies cigar. Just about cashered on that. How to be single. There are 4 steps to being single. Just 4. Step 1. You need to accept the fact that everyone dies alone. It doesn't matter if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, we all die alone. You see those elderly couples who have been married for 75 plus years. Eventually, one of them dies before the other one. We all die alone. If you can accept that harsh but very truthful fact of reality, then you can move on to step 2. Step 2 is learn how to enjoy being single. Don't feel like you're pressured by society. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with our society is they treat you like shit if you don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a significant other half. Step 3, before you start dating, take time to enjoy yourself and enjoy things for yourself. Learn to find happiness in yourself before you find happiness in others. Also, to add to that step, figure out what went wrong with your last relationship and then figure out ways you can change it and rethink your strategy. Step 4, when you're ready to go back on the dating scene, take your time. You know, don't just jump for the first asshole that hands you a rose or a pretty compliment. Hypothetical. Let's do a hypothetical, if you will. Let's say you've had a crush on somebody for years and you kind of stalk them, kind of not. Now, what if that person decides to date someone from the exact same state you live in and that person they're dating also stalks them on social media? Here's the thing of it. That person knows you like them and they're doing it to fuck with you. So, don't let it get inside your head, man. Say to themselves, you know what? Have fun with your little fuckboy. When you want a real man, hit me up. And they can justify it by saying, oh no, I really love this person. Right. But if it's a person built similar to you, lives in the same exact goddamn state as you do, come on, who are you really bullshitting? Chicks who do that, classic definition of a cock tease. So, you know how you deal with that kind of situation, Facebook and YouTube? You say, fuck that bitch and her little fuckboy boyfriend. You get yourself a girlfriend or a boyfriend in the exact same town you live in. You know what I'm saying? Because what that's going to do is it's going to make that person jealous. They're trying to make you jealous, so you play fire with fire. And when they see that you treat your girlfriend right, and she's happy to be with you and you're happy to be with her, and when they see that you don't have to travel 2 to 3 to 4 states just to see them, it's going to make them jealous. Tables are turned. And if you're dating someone to make someone else jealous, why not just date the person you're trying to make jealous? Why you got to beat around the bush? I'm just saying. And if the only difference her so-called boyfriend offers compared to you is he's got a car, and that's it. That's not much of a difference, bud. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? And ask yourself, in this hypothetical, would this chick date some fat, miserable loser stalking her page? Fuck no. It just shows you how fucking vain she is. That being said, don't let her shit get to you, man. You can see it in the photos, too. If you look. She looks happy, but she's not satisfied. And she's got this smug smile on her face like, oh, she knows exactly what she's doing. Especially if she's the kind of chick that millions of guys would crush on in a heartbeat. You can't let her stupid petty bullshit get to you. You know what I'm saying? I speak from experience. When I was in high school, I had this chick that I had a crush on. Oh my god, you don't even know. This chick, oh, holy shit. Perfect 10 if I ever saw one. God damn. This chick was so hot that Satan himself was like, but here's the problem with it. This chick would come to high school wearing a low-cut t-shirt showing off her gorgeous boobs, wearing tight-ass jeans to show off the shape of her ass. Every guy in the school could check her out. Every flippin' guy would do it. But as soon as I did it, I got called a creep. I got told, quit looking at me, you pervert. Excuse the fuck out of you, but you're the one peacocking for the opposite sex. And when you're peacocking for the opposite sex, you don't get to choose who looks at you. It doesn't work like that. That would be like me going into a strip club wearing nothing but a spiked black banana hammock and getting pissed off when chicks look. Really? And at first it kind of pissed me off because I was like, what the hell, dude? Every other guy gets to look at her, but I can't? Fuck that. But as I got a little bit older and a little bit more wiser, I realized something. That chick digs the fuck out of me. Otherwise, she wouldn't make such a huge ass fucking fuss about that shit. Oh yeah. And now that I think about it, oh yeah, Miss Callahan's art class, what's really good? Sitting there fucking doing my art assignment, doing my artwork, trying to ignore the fact that she's sitting right in front of me at the table across from me with her little circle of fucking friends. And she sits there and she's like, watch this, watch this, watch this. And then she looks up at me and says, don't look at me. And I gave her the look like, what the fuck's your problem? I gave her that look and I basically said, I wasn't looking at you. And then she's like, don't look at me. And then she gets up, walks to the front of the classroom, and then deliberately leans forward so that her cleavage is facing my direction. Are you fucking shitting me, dude? Fuck that. That is the true definition of a vain cock tease. I'm not one to hold a grudge over stupid shit like that. I'm just saying, if you liked me, wouldn't it have been easier just to say, hey, Saunders, I dig you, man. You a sexy ass dude. I don't care what kind of boyfriends that chick has. I've done things for that chick that no guy can compete with. Yeah? Yeah. When her parents needed money for their GoFundMe page because they were having medical expense issues, and I used my YouTube fame to help them reach their goal, or at least try to. Huh? Yeah. I'm just saying, that's the sweetest thing I've done for any chick. I don't give a fuck, dude. And I have a good, strong feeling they would have reached their goal completely if they would have left the page up. Huh? Yeah? When she entered her beauty pageant, I used my magic to help her win that beauty pageant, huh? Yeah. And at the time it happened, I was working at Wendy's. My clock-in number was 4. Okay, keep that in mind. When she wins the beauty pageant, her contestant number is 4. Coincidence? Then she takes a picture of herself in her stunning green bikini, standing next to a chick in a black bikini. Black and green, my 2 favorite colors. And then, to top it all off, I get fired from Wendy's after working there for 4 years. Coincidence? I think not. And if you really want to fucking break it down, the number 4 is everywhere. There's 4 seasons in a year: summer, fall, winter, spring. There's 4 corners of the globe: north, south, east, and west. And when it comes to long distance relationships, who are you really bullshitting, dude? The one time I cheated on a girlfriend, it was long distance. Just saying. And you can kid yourself. You can fucking kid yourself into thinking you can make it work. But that little voice in the back of your head that says, I hate this long distance shit. I hate it. The biggest question you have to ask yourself, Facebook and YouTube, is your significant other half considered attractive to the opposite sex? If the answer is yes, then you're in trouble. You might have your downtime when you don't see them, what have you, whatever. But how do you know what they're doing when you don't see them? And knowing all it would take is a chick harder, all it would take is a dude or a chick harder than you are to change that. That's all it would take. Now, going back to my hypothetical, chicks like that or dudes like that end up being alone when they're older because they're insufferable. Oh yeah. And the only reason I tried to help that chick and her family with the GoFundMe page, I did it out of the kindness of my heart. But I get called a creep and an asshole, right? Especially when her family's GoFundMe page hasn't seen money in like 22 months or whatever. For like a long ass time. It hasn't seen donations in like a long ass time. And then out of nowhere, oh look, there's $1 here, $1 there. Hey, this is kind of cool. How'd this happen? So, yeah, have fun with your little fuckboy. When you want a real man, fucking hit me up. When you got people pulling shit like that, fuck them, dude. Straight up fuck them. They're not worth your time. Yeah. Okay, I admit that sometimes I would stare too much, but sorry. That's one thing that attractive people have to deal with, is being stared at like, huh? But that's the thing of it. Like, she didn't mind all the other guys would check her out, but as soon as I did, oh, I'm the asshole. Right. Right. Wait until I win the lottery and build my dream house. Then we'll see what's happening. Then we'll see what's happening. Things will be different then. Trust and believe that. And here's the thing of it. When your long distance relationship ends because he or she is tired of going long distance, and at that point you're going to be asking yourself, why can't I find somebody decent to date? This is bullshit. Well, maybe it's not the people you're dating. Maybe it's you. If you're a high maintenance, vain bitch, then trust and believe you're going to attract narcissistic assholes every time. You could be the nicest person in the world. You could be genuinely the nicest person in the world. But if you're vain, narcissistic, and you're a high maintenance bitch, you're doing it to yourself. That's red pill lens right there. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. And the only reason I haven't given the name of said chick is because I'm not about that. I don't need my trolls. I don't need my trolls attacking her on her social media and blah, 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 blah. But no, dude. I got too much respect for that chick to do that. If I was really a creep and if I was really an asshole, I'd name drop her video. I'd name drop her name in a video and not even give a shit. But you know what? I got too much respect for that chick to do that. Because I know what assholes my trolls really are. Yippers. Yeah. I can remember YouTube, and I want to share this story because it's kind of relevant to the point. When I was in high school, my stepmom would pick me up and we'd drive across town at the time to go pick up my sister from daycare. And while waiting for my sister to get out of daycare, my mom was taking forever. I look across the street at this gorgeous front yard and I see this big black dog, and me being an animal lover, to kill some time, I would go over and I'd pet this dog and I'd play with him while my mom was getting my sister out of daycare. Now, the dog's name was Mud, which is a pretty cool name for a dog if you ask me. Then one day, when I was playing with the dog, the owners of the dog came home. And sure enough, it just happened to be the chick I was crushing on at the time. The very same chick I had in my art class. And she's sitting in the front seat with her mom, and she sees me petting her dog, and the look on her face, she is utterly mortified. What the fuck is this autistic creep doing in my front yard petting my dog? She already thought I was stalking her in high school. And I wasn't trying to intentionally, it's just a small-ass school. You're going to run into each other eventually. The look on my face was equally as mortified. I'm like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Of all the fucking people this dog belonged to, it had to be her? Really? Oh, dude, come on. Ugh. Right before she gets out of the car, my stepmom says, hey, Josh, time to go. And I'm like, oh, perfect timing on that. I felt so bad after that, dude. Like, I wasn't trying to fucking stalk her, and this didn't help the issue. Needless to say, after that incident, I never got out of the fucking car after that. After the fucking incident, if I seen Mud playing in the yard, I didn't go over to pet him. I left him the fuck alone. I'm like, I am not having a repeat of that bullshit. Like, how do you explain to someone, oh, hey, look, it's not what it looks like. Like, my sister goes to daycare across the street, and, like, you know, I love dogs, you know, and I didn't know it was your dog, otherwise I wouldn't have stepped foot on your yard. Like, god damn it, dude. I don't care who you are. You take one photo off some chick's social media page, that's a form of stalking. I'm just saying. Oh, the hypocrisy of life makes me laugh so fucking hard. And if the person in question knows you like them, and you occasionally check up on their social media, what have you, whatever, and they date someone from the exact same state you live in, who's also stalking them, really? They're doing it to get inside your head. Don't let them, dude. Fuck them. Get yourself someone who lives in the same town you do. That'll show them real good. And while they have to sit there with their long-distance bullshit, you have somebody here in town. You have somebody in your town. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like if she wants to play cat and mouse head games, you can do the exact same. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that. uh, oh my God, that feels so much better after saying that. Thank you for watching, YouTube. Let the games begin. Yeah. Uh, especially if you're more popular than he or she is on social media. Think about that for a second. If you have a legion of fangirls or fanboys that watch your videos or follow your social media page religiously, then fuck that person. Straight up. I got legions of fangirls that watch my videos religiously. So what's one chick? You know what I'm saying? Oof. Well, this cigar is just about done, and this sexy goth stud's just about done making this YouTube video. How to be single, that's how you do it. Don't let people's bullshit head games get into your head. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Anyways, King Cobra JFS back at you with another video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later.